How are we doing today, you guys? Just wanted to give you a quick update on the MCW Enamel paint test. I've got all my sticks primered. You can see in the back I have my white ones for starting on the right, the Wimbledon white and ermine white. Then the second one in the middle there is the 2010 blue, that is petty blue and vermilion. And then the one all the way on the left is going to be neon chartreuse and panther pink. Those are the colors I'll be painting my Marty Robbins car. And then in the center, I opted not to do black, just for the semi-gloss black. Instead of cleaning it 4 times today, the airbrush, I've just decided I'll use gray. But the rally green, grabber blue, and semi-gloss will go on the gray. And then you can see my red tones up front. I put down the pink primer by Mr. Color. Race Hemi orange, and then the Honduras maroon and Marlboro maroon metallics, and then on the left the candy apple red and racing red, or riverside red, excuse me. And I showed you the hardener yesterday. I showed you the wrong hardener. This 1003E is what you mix with the enamel paint to harden it quicker. Basically, it is 8 parts paint to 1 part hardener. So for each mix, since I just have a little small swatch to do, I will mix 8 drops of paint, 4 drops of self-leveling thinner by Mr. Hobby, and 1 part enamel hardener. And what this does, guys, is it will dry the paint in 8 hours. I'll try to get these painted this afternoon. They should be touch dry by this evening, and then by tomorrow morning they'll be cured out. That's one of the major advantages. Obviously, the other advantage is enamels are high gloss, so you really don't have to have a clear coat, depending on how you put it on. You can just buff it out, and that stuff's good to lay down decals on, or just buff it out as is for like a street rod. So, all right, well, that's it for this update. I'll be back with you shortly. I'll show you. I'm just going to do one of my paint mixes, and then I'm not going to do it for every color I'm testing here. But we'll be back shortly. Good afternoon, YouTube modelers. This is RB Model Works coming to you from Moscow, Idaho. I have my final results on my MCW Enamel spray out. Just a little public announcement. I did actually put these in the dehydrator for 4 hours at 100 degrees, just to speed up the process of being able to do the spray test. Normally, enamels, if you're spraying testers or something, you have to let them set for 1 to 2 weeks to really let them get cured. These, you can see there's a few scratch marks on it, so they're not completely 100% cured, but they are absolutely dry. You can see no fingerprints on there, nothing. Those few scratches there are from using my fingernails and really digging in. It did make some marks. So, but anyway, 1407 Race Hemi orange. And I apologize for the dust in all of my stuff. We have been suffering extreme fires in our area here, so there are tons and tons of ash. I posted a picture online the other day. We couldn't even see a mile away our ridge line on the hills we live in. But the smoke and dust and ash in the air is just terrible. I actually used a tack cloth on every one of these before I sprayed them, and it really didn't matter. But anyway, there's a slight bit of orange peel. But as usual, once you clear coat, buff out if you want to clear coat, because you can see you don't, with the gloss, you don't have to. Oops. Grabber blue. What a nice color. I love that. So that's 7033 grabber blue. Again, within 4 hours, these were dry to the touch. You know, so the opacity of the paint, they're highly pigmented. So these are going to be brush paint brushables to replace the testers and model masters. That's mainly why I bought them. And then the Rally Green Metallic. What a nice color. Again, I did 3 pretty quick coats within 5 minutes. That's why I got more orange peel than I normally would with enamels. Typically with enamels, I kind of follow the Don Yost method of just keep going around, super light, maybe like a 5% coating around and around and around until you get the desired color. Usually it's anywhere between 8 to 10 coats. And then this is one this is Marble Maroon Metallic on the bottom, Honduras Maroon Metallic on the top. You can see those colors are just absolutely beautiful. Notwithstanding my dust mites in my paint. Again, I kind of quick sprayed all these just to get some test results out to you right away. I should have done a little better job, but I really wanted you to just preview how nice the colors look, how quick they dry. And with a little time, you could achieve really nice results with these colors. Love that candy apple red on top, and even the Riverside red on the bottom. I'll be using these on some of my NASCAR model builds, definitely. And then obviously, one that I was really looking forward to see how well it sprayed was the Petty colors. 2010 Petty Blue and the 2011 Vermilion Neon. You can see that is a flat color that obviously will need to be clear coated, and this was over Mr. Hobby White 1500 surfacer. So those are great looking colors. And then the difference in whites, you know, a lot of people think, well, white is white. Really it isn't. The Wimbledon white on top is more of a cream color. It's really kind of hard to see. This is more of a white, like a brilliant or bright white on the bottom, and then that has more of a kind of a yellow creamy tint to it. It's some really nice stuff. This is closer to like a Colonial or some of the creamier whites that were run on older NASCARs. And then these are the colors I will be doing with my Marty Robbins Charger. The 7055 Panther Pink and 2038 Neon Chartreuse. Very nice, bright neon color. I just can't say enough about these. The durability of these is going to be really nice. I do, even though I used hardener in these, I also have the clear hardener. So he makes his enamel clear as a 2K. And I will go ahead and paint it like normal. I will clear coat it, color sand it, and then put my decals on Marty's car. And last but not least is the semi-gloss black. The reason why I kind of wanted to do this last was because I color sanded this. And I really just wanted to show, you know, how well it does color sand. I spent only about 10 minutes on this, so it's not perfect, guys. I got some scratches in there. I haven't buffed it out or anything. But you can see all the dust mites are gone and it's nice and smooth. See there. There we go. And that's it. So the main thing I can say is, you know, people are going to ask, you know, if you use so much lacquers, excuse me, why go with enamels? Number one, enamels lay down a little bit thicker, so they're a little bit more forgiving on color sanding. You have a little less chance to burn through them than lacquers. To build up a good, you know, 64th to 80th thick coat of paint, you'd need about 10 or 12 coats of lacquer versus 3 to 5 coats of enamel. Since they are so highly pigmented, they're a little harder to clean up on the, you know, with the airbrush, but still not that bad. I just, that's about all I have. I just can't say enough about the colors. They're constantly doing more and more colors all the time. Any colors that you want, you can email him, and they're pretty much the same code between lacquer and enamel. So you can give him the code and tell him you want it in enamel. If he doesn't have it yet, he will do that in enamel. I noticed they did have some up on his eBay store, but they weren't on the website yet. So they're making new ones each and every day. So if you like using enamels, or if you want to challenge yourself, this is the way to go. So, all right, I want to thank you guys for watching today, and if you like the video, please hit that like button down there. I have a ton of other content on here and how-to videos. If you like what you see, please subscribe. And one other thing real quick before I go, I know I'm talking about enamels today from MCW, but I also just got my paint in for my 1957 Junior Johnson Ford. I have not been able to find a color picture of his 57 number 11 Ford. So what I did is I went in and looked up paint codes for 1957. There's only two blues. One's a Star Mist blue that's closer to like a Le Mans blue. No way that was the color that he ran, looking at even black and white pictures. So I just decided this is what I'm going to paint his car in. Ford Colonial white and Dresden blue. So that'll be in another video upcoming soon. Thank you guys. God bless, and have a safe day.